You're watching Let's Chat.
We are glad to have you back with us as we continue on this final day of May. It is Tuesday. Spending a few minutes with us now, Congressman Chuck Fleischmann. First of all, Congressman, good morning. Glad to see you back here with us.
It's great to be with you, Chip.
You've been a busy guy over the past several weeks. You were at the Armed Forces Day Parade downtown. You were in East Ridge. You were out at the National Cemetery yesterday, all honoring our veterans.
Yes, Memorial Day is so special to me. That's the day that we honor those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. They died while serving our country. It was wonderful to see Chattanoogans, Georgians, people coming from all over the country to our great national cemetery to honor those great Americans who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
We have a lot to talk about. I want to start things off with some of the mass shootings we have had, and some of these numbers are just terrible. 214 mass shootings in 2022 alone so far, 27 school shootings, and everyone's obviously talking about gun control or the possibility of that. What does appropriate gun control look like to you?
Well, I'm a strong supporter of the Second Amendment. I think our founding fathers were very steadfast and correct in giving the citizenry the right to own and bear arms. I think the problems go far beyond the issue of gun control. I'm not going to support gun control. I did not vote for H.R. 8. The House has passed gun control. I want to be clear, I did not vote for it. That issue now rests in the Senate. But I will say this, we've got mental illness problems, but we've got to change our hearts in this country. The fact that a madman could go into a school and be so horribly filled with hate to kill young children, it's wrong, whether it's in Texas, in Chicago, anywhere. We've got to change our hearts in this country. I think we need to start talking and loving one another again. Violence is wrong, whether it's with a knife, a bomb, anything like that. We've just got to come together as a country and start healing and loving one another. My heart is broken for what went on in Texas.
Sure. The midterms right around the corner. Of course, a lot of folks are up for re-election. Do you see a realistic bipartisan approach to achieve something resembling gun control?
I don't. I really think that the Senate probably will have some talks about it, but the parties are so far apart. I just don't see that happening in this session. Of course, the ball rests with the Senate. The House did pass H.R. 8. I didn't vote for it. I would not vote for it again, but I just don't see that coming together now. But there are talks going on, but the Senate is the venue where they're having those discussions.
It seems like we got to do something in this country, and whether your solution is the correct one or if we have not been able to achieve the right solution, but all of these shootings, they definitely have got to stop. Speaking of the midterms, what's going to be the biggest issue on the table for the voters?
Oh, clearly the economy, inflation. The country has really taken a decided turn in the wrong direction. I am just so saddened. When you go to the grocery store, when you go to the pump, the midterms look very good for my party in the House. The numbers are through the roof. Republican candidates are doing very well, not only with Republicans, but with independents, disaffected Democrats. We're doing great with Latino voters, with Asian voters, African American voters. In the House, we're going to have a good night. The Senate numbers are looking a little better. Obviously, a different dynamic. The entire House is up every time, Chip. Only 1/3 of the Senate. We've got to cover some key Republican seats in North Carolina, in Ohio, and some other places. My prediction is we'll probably pick up a seat or two in the Senate. I hope we do, but we're going to have a big night in the House.
One of the biggest things that I think it's fair to say not many people saw coming was this baby formula shortage.
Yes.
Where do we stand on that? What is the key to fixing that?
Okay, supply chain. Whether it's baby formula, widgets, superconductors, and the like, we have got to get back manufacturing in the United States of America. I basically voted earlier this year to give the FDA an additional $100 million so that they could deal with this. What basically happened was a major plant shut down, and sadly, the Biden administration and the Democrats wanted to politicize it. So what did they do? They put up a bill on baby formula. Okay, well, there's more than enough money to deal with that already in the omnibus that passed that I voted for. Bottom line is we've got supply chain problems in this country. Other countries have plenty of baby formula. Mexico, they have plenty of baby formula. You go to the border, there's plenty of baby formula for the migrants coming in. It's outrageous, but this is just part of a failed Biden administration program for the economy. We've got supply chain issues. We've got to go out there and fix that, incentivize supply chain. We will fix it, but I think the free enterprise needs to fix this. They've got the funds to do it.
Hopefully you'll be able to join us over the coming weeks. I know you're very active and very busy. We're not going to take any more of your time today, although we could. But the next time you're back here, we're going to talk about the ever-fattening problem of being able to fill up the tank without having to miss a meal or two. Gas prices absolutely through the roof. We'll also talk about the latest on the situation in Ukraine.
Sure.
When you come join us here in a few weeks, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful first week of June.
Be my pleasure. Everybody have a great, safe, happy summer.
Get in touch with Congressman Chuck Fleischmann. He's only a mouse click away. You can find him on the website, and your website is? There's several you can get to.
Fleischmann.house.gov.
There you go.
There, Fleischmann.house.gov.
Stick around. Cave Levins is going to be talking with the folks from CHI Memorial coming up in a few moments. And we're also going to be talking with Warren and Griffin, the 100 deadliest days of summer knocking on the door. We'll be right back.